Alright, what's up guys? It's Crim's got here, battle for you guys versus ScHoGuX. I'm here petting my dog because he's like whining and crazy and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, there's that. Anyways, team I'm using, it's kind of awesome. I've been using it a couple times. It's been doing pretty good. Lead Zapdos is kind of powerful, but lead Alakazam, that's kind of weird. In fact, Alakazam is pretty bad as a lead, so I don't know why he's leading off with it. So I just straight up T-balled it, and this guy goes for the knockoff, and I'm just like, what? Okay. So, T-ball does like half. It's actually about like a 3-shot. So I'm thinking, alright, so it did that much. This guy won't stay in. I mean, come on, I'm a Zapdos. He Thunder Waves me as I Baton Pass, because, you know, Baton Pass for you 4th and 5th geners out there is kind of like the 3rd gen version of U-Turn, except worse. But, yeah, so I Baton Pass in a Sceptile, which I don't know if it was the confusion of Alakazam just screwing with my head or something, but Sceptile has the same base speed as Alakazam, and I was thinking like I'm faster. Not only that, but I have HP Fire, so I'm actually one speed stat lower. So he could have totally Thunder Waved me there, except he only knocked me off. So yeah, I don't know. I just brain flub or something. Isn't that right, Shadow? Yeah, that's right. Shadow agrees with me. So, Subseed, he goes into frickin' Snorlax. Snorlax is a big, fat, frickin' teddy bear. Since I have a sub up and a Leech Seed, I might as well just go for the Leaf Blade, do some damage as he goes for the Body Slam. I also want to know if he has, like, I want to know if he has lefties or, like, Choice Band or something like that, so whatever. And it obviously shows lefties right there, so, why do I even have to say that? Anyways, so I go into Cloyster, because Cloyster pretty much walls the hell out of, Snorlax. I've been loving Cloyster. Dude, Ice types, even though they're Ice types, are so good. I love it in Gen 3. Like, Regice and Cloyster are probably my 2 favorite Pokemon in Gen 3 because they're just so good. They counter a lot of just standard stuff. Like, you know, you just send this thing on a Snorlax, and what the hell are they gonna do? Like, CB Body Slam, like, doesn't even, like... I'm fairly certain it doesn't even 3-shot. I could be wrong there. Actually, I'm probably wrong. It probably does 3-shot. But, that and it just totally walls Swampert. It's just really good. So yeah, but anyways, here comes this, Jirachi. Jirachi goes for the substitute. I was like, you know what? Let's go into Swampert. Most Jirachis can't really deal with Swampert, as I'll just roar him away or just Earthquake him, if he goes for the sub. He gets the Spadef drop. Kind of blows, but, you know, it's Rachi. He gets like a 20% chance of getting that anyway, so that. But, I roar him out into Swampert. And with the 1 layer of spikes, it does like some little bit of damage, which is all good and stuff. So yeah. So again, because Swampert really can't do anything at all to a Cloyster, even Hydro Pump is like a 4-shot, and that's implying you hit all 4 times. Yeah, spikes. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm pretty sure I go for it. Do I go for it? I don't know, I'm just... The arrows on Pokemon... Yeah, okay, I go for spikes again. As he goes in Kermit the Frog, which is obviously not a frog, it's a giant tree gecko thing. But, whatever. It's Sceptile. And I go for my second layer of spikes, which is pretty good. Now, Sceptile is kind of a threat, but I know for a fact he's not going to go for the Leech Seed. He's either going to go for the Substitute or for the Leaf Blade, because obviously, like, if he goes for Leech Seed and I just straight up go for Ice Beam, that's pretty bad for him. At the same time, I could just go for Spikes, so I'm kind of thinking he's going to go for Leaf Blade more than anything. So I decided to go into Zapdos. Zapdos does have the HP Ice, which is pretty powerful, not gonna lie, because it is Zapdos. And yeah, but this Gecko thing, that's apparently a frog, has HP Ice as well. I can't speak, I'm sorry guys. But my HP Ice crits. Now, I know I'm a Zapdos, and that's a Sceptile, but I'm fairly certain HP Ice does not OHKO, so that crit kind of sucked for him. But whatever. Swampert comes in. He's probably predicting my my Cloyster, but really, what is he gonna do other than just double switch? Which, if he double switch, that's fine, I guess. But yeah, I do go into Cloyster. He does go for the Roar, because he knows I'm going to switch somehow. So he just goes for the Roar. He roars me into Gengar, thus revealing my Gengar, which is kind of bad, because I don't really want to reveal Gengar, because it's Gengar. So I just go back into Cloyster, thinking he's either going to Ice Beam or Hydro Pump again, which he does. And again, like I said, it's like not even a 4-shot. Or it is a 4-shot. I think. Looks at the yeah, that's a 4-shot. Anyways, so I decided to go for Explosion here. Now he does go into Rachi. Now, really, I would have been okay with this Explosion. I get paralyzed though, because Explosion would have done at least enough that it would be at red, if not like very low yellow health. And my Sceptile has HP Fire, as I've said before, so, you know, that would have KO'd it, or just make it, you know, force it to switch out. But at that point, I have 2 layers of spikes on the field. So either A, that would have taken him out, or, like, spikes would do enough that literally any hit would have taken it out when it came back in. But, whatever, I guess I saved my Cloyster, and, Swampert comes in on the T-Bolt, which is pretty nice to know that he has T-Bolt, because then he's probably sub-Wish T-Bolt Psychic, and not some weird HP or Fire Punch shit. I don't know. Like, Rachis are weird. They can do anything. But yeah, he goes for the Psychic, gets 2 for 2 for the Spadef drops, which is kind of good for Rachi even. And Earthquake does not take it out. However, I go into Sceptile, because I know Psychic's obviously not going to OHKO. Even with leftovers, it's probably like a 3-shot. But I do have the HP Fire, and we're basically at that same predicament I was saying before with the Explosion of the Cloyster. You know, he can't switch out because spikes will hurt him in literally any move, so he just opts to fodder his Rachi. Now, he goes into a weird Pokemon. He goes into Gligar. Now, Gligar is pretty threatening in UU. I don't know about OU, though, because, you know, flying type isn't really that good of an offensive, you know, thing, because, you know, Skarmory is a Pokemon, so Gligar kind of, you know, Skarmory. But, I go for the sub as he goes for Swords Dance, and then he goes for Swords Dance again as I Leaf Blade, which, by the way, I cannot believe I did not take out, even though I'm an Overgrow 252 special attack Leaf Blade. But, yeah, he lives. Now, the thing that sucks is that, I don't know, when he went for the second Swords Dance, he was just like, I'm completely stupid. And I was just like, yeah, you are. And he has a Slack Berry, which is even, like, thinking about it, like, 1 Swords Dance, HP Flying, and Earthquake, that would have probably destroyed my team. Now, I haven't done calcs, because I don't like doing after-game calcs, because I feel it's pointless, because it didn't happen. But looking at my team that you'll see just in a moment, HP Flying and Earthquake kind of would have, like, what? I know Earthquake after a Swords Dance OHKO's Metagross. Against Zapdos, HP Flying might have killed. I do have max HP on that thing, so I don't know. I'm fairly certain it wouldn't have. And even then, when I switch in Zapdos, I'll get another turn of leftovers, so... Actually, no, because he knocked it off. Yeah. I don't know. But point is, yo, dog, why are you whining? Whining is a bad thing. But like I said, going to Cloyster on that Snorlax. Snorlax can't do anything, so he opts to go into this thing, and it just gets exploded on. And it dies. And at this point, it really just is my game. All he has is Snorlax as a Swampert, which I have, like, the multitude of counters for it. So I'm just going to go into this thing just in case he goes into Swampert. If he goes into Snorlax, I'll Leech Seed it. And if he decides not to kill me, I'll just Sub-Seed his ass to death. But, that doesn't happen, obviously. He's just going to go for the Body Slam and take me out. But really, like I said, it's pretty much my game. I have Metagross, which is obviously faster than a Snorlax, because Snorlax is like the slowest thing ever. And I just pretty much just Earthquake the rest of his team until Metagross finally dies, and then Gengar comes in and explodes on a Swampert. So that's pretty much the game. It actually, I believe, ends up to being a 2-0, because I just wanted to finish the game as fast as possible, because it is VBA, and when you're playing VBA on Link, it lags a lot. I mean, not really a lot, but a lot sometimes. And, you know, you just want the game over on such a decent, well game. But yeah, like I said, that's the 2-0. That's a game. That's yeah. So, if you guys enjoyed this, click that big like button, because I like the like button. I should like you too. And subscribe to me if you haven't, and comment, rate, subscribe, all that kind of junk that you guys know what to do and stuff. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. This is Crims, signing out and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to end a video, just see you guys.